EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Here's Fields. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Come on, hey,
they'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready! Hawk, ready!
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Taylor will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Taylor again. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go. Easy. Nice instruction. Right.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's...
Touchdown! Tyler Warren, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
That's good.
Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Here's Fields. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Again, Fields. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come on. Ready.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And shutting him off, now open field. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cardinals 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
19 yards. And the Cardinal
Fields now to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump, ready? You got it. What? Easy. Right. Up. Right.
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Now Fields going to run. They'll get that complete to Harrison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Angel. Hey, Ken.
Now it's Fields. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 5:51, 12 go. Right.
It'll be Love to try and get the first.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Love again.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest opening up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 7-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
11. Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Fields going to run. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
from 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
19 Tiger.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 8.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 18 Cowboy 80. Riggs. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
3rd and 19.
19 tight. Stephanie. Panther 6. 19 Lions.
Now it's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Cougar 19. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On third down, here's Taylor. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Go Streets. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Cardinals 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
To throw is Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Green 19, let's touch. West right zip. Angel. Hey, can.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back to the air with Richardson. That is caught. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Hurt. Ready.
Now Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, some strong running.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
From the gun, here's Fields.
That ball caught by Harrison.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jalen Hyatt, 38 yards. And the Cards have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're winning 7 now at 28-21.
Cardinals 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
From the 38 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Zaven Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Let's go.
They go play action with Richardson. A short one there caught by Warren.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
$13 yards remaining on second down.
Ready?
A give for Taylor running right side.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And still just down one score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a two-possession deficit for them.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. You good? Come on. Hey, get out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. A short one here, caught by McBride.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now Fields going to run. That's caught by Harrison, right side.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun snap, Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
On for the extra point.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9.
Go. Ready?
Richardson off the play fake. It's complete, Burks.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
42-yard line.
Come on. Go.
Now we give to Taylor. 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Cardinals 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Fields. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 26
I like the
yards.
design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Arizona.
Fields now to throw.
Going up top. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Now the try here for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game 35-35.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Off play action. Richardson. A short one there caught by Warren.
He's still barreling through. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Adoree Jackson on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Cardinals'
Getting down to the good stuff.
36-yard line.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
60 Maverick.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got Pierce.
And they're going to be centered down around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Here we go.
They run once more with Taylor.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Set. Hey. 19 light. Ready, right?
Richardson.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
42. Cardinals 35. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19. 11, 11, 11. Hey, can. Hey, never mind.
Now Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw.